Hey there, hi there, ho there. Today we're gonna look at the Hythe jacket from Triumph Motorcycles. Thank you very much, Triumph Roswell, for the jacket. And I have ridden with this jacket in cold weather, hot weather, up to 116 degrees. And I will be breaking down what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and all the features and benefits. Let's get going. Okay, so right off the top, I want to tell you this is a 3-season jacket. It's got plenty of ventilation and everything, but I would not wear it in the hottest summer, like in Death Valley or Phoenix, Arizona. You're going to want mesh. Or if you're living in the cooler climes, you might not want to wear it in winter depth of winter. Though with a heated liner, I will ride with this as cold as I dare ride, and that's into the 30s. I'll still ride when it's in the 30s. If there's black ice or if it's stormy weather, then I might choose not to ride that day unless I have to get somewhere. But if there's ice on the road, then that's a no. But I will ride down into the 30s, but I put a heated liner in this, and this does take a heated liner very nicely. It works well with the first year heated liner that I have. All right, so let's start with breaking down the jacket. The most important thing, the first thing that I always look at is the armor. It's got the soft D3O armor in the elbows, the shoulders, and unlike most jackets, it doesn't just have a pad or a pocket. It's actually got the D3O armor in it already for the spine protector. So that's a value add if you're comparing prices on a jacket. Be sure to compare how much it'll be with the spine protector. Don't cheap out. Always get a spine protector, whether the jacket comes with it or not. If it doesn't come with it, price how much the spine protector is for that specific jacket. They come in different shapes and sizes, so make sure you get the right spine protector for that jacket. All right, next, let's start from the outside. It's got a great YKK big zipper to secure the jacket. It's got an inner zipper as well that you can zip together, or I'm told that you can get a mesh liner for it. Not mesh. You can get a quilted liner for it. So it is prepared for a quilted liner, but it did not come with a quilted liner. So that's something to bear in mind. I didn't mind that it doesn't come with a quilted liner because, like I say, I use heated gear. So I put my heated gear inside as a liner. Next, while we're still on the outside, it's got adjustments, 2 adjustment points on the sleeve, on the upper arm, and at the forearm. It's got adjustments. It's also got an adjustment here at the wrist, so you can snug that up. The wrist zipper is gusseted, which is really nice, and there's an inner sleeve with a really nice soft cuff to it. So I like that, the nice soft cuff. Now the downside with the nice soft cuff is it's not a waterproof cuff. It does get wet if you don't have waterproof gloves over it. So it will get wet and stay wet, but it's a real nice comfort feature. YKK zippers throughout. Let me make sure just in case. Yep, YKK zippers everywhere. This is not a waterproof zipper. You have a waterproof zipper here on this pocket and on this pocket. You also have waterproof zippers on the air vents. It does have 2 front vents for air circulation, for venting. It says airflow, and it does give good airflow. Also on the back is where you have the complementary back venting. So it's got good airflow from the front chest vents, and they're kind of at the front about waist height, so the air flows nicely around the waist to the center of your back. So I really like where they've placed the air vents. They do vent nicely. So back to the front of the jacket, the front pockets are nice and generous, and they are waterproof. Zippers, like I said, and look, the zipper nice detailing. It just tucks in nicely to make sure that it stays waterproof. This is reflective, nice little reflective details here and on the shoulder, and the logo is reflective. And that's it for the front of the jacket. Also here, they've got the hip adjustments so that you can cinch it in on the hip. I like it just out because I have wider hips, so I leave it out, but there's one on either side. So plenty of adjustment on the basic adjustment points that you would expect on a jacket. The upper arm, the forearm, and at the hips. So let's move along to the neck here. It's got a real nice soft neoprene neck bit so that right where your neck touches, it's nice and soft. It has a Velcro closure. That's the one thing when you're wearing the jacket, the Velcro closure just kind of flaps. What I learned to do is I just tuck it under when I'm not wearing the zipper, when it's unzipped. And it just tucks and connects to the bit of the liner. That is something that I would like to see improved on future versions of the jacket, that there would be some place to, you know, secure this or tuck it in or something, because right now it just flaps unless you attach it to the liner, and eventually that's going to damage the liner. So that is my one kind of that I don't like on the neck, the way the neck is done. But it does have plenty of adjustment so that when you're not wearing anything for a liner or no neckerchief or anything, you can cinch it really tight, but you can let it out a lot when you have more of a collar inside. So plenty of adjustment at the neck. Then moving on along, you've got a fully waterproof vest pocket. Now these are not marked waterproof, so I should probably say the outside pockets are water resistant, because in a real heavy downpour, it did have some moisture break through to the contents of the two pockets. But the chest pocket is truly waterproof, and it's marked as such, waterproof. It does not have a waterproof zipper, but it's behind the rain flap. So I never had any problem with anything getting wet in the chest pocket. Then moving right along to the inside, here's that second zipper, the inner zipper that I was talking about, that you can use for a quilted liner, or you can double zip. You can zip the inner together, so you can double zip. You can double zip for security, but I just used the outer zipper. Then moving right along, this is the inner vent. I suppose you could use it as a pocket, but it's just the mesh liner material, and it adds some venting if you open it up. And there's one on either side. You can, again, use them as a pocket. This one is a pocket, sorry. It's got two zippers on this side. This one's the vent that you can use as a pocket, or there is another pocket that has the little cross-hatched opening, so you can put earbuds through here and put your phone or MP3 player or whatever in this pocket. This is not the waterproof pocket though, it's only water resistant. So if you have something that's sensitive to the weather, I would not put it in this pocket. So be careful. If you're going to run into some rain, you want to make sure that everything is secured in the waterproof pocket, unless it's okay for it to get wet. Now, talking about wet, this is a water resistant jacket. It's not a waterproof jacket. It did hold up nicely in the rain. I didn't get wet until it was a real downpour. When there was a real heavy downpour, then I did have some moisture make it through. And once the shell gets wet, it stays wet. It holds the moisture like a sponge once it takes it in. So if you're going to be doing some heavy rain riding, if you're going to be touring, I would expect to get some rain gear. If you're just going to be commuting or know that you're not going to be riding in the rain, then this would be fine, because it's water resistant and it does hold up nicely in a light rain. Now there is this band at the bottom for zipping onto your pants. The pants that I reviewed earlier do have the complimentary zipper, so you can zip onto it. And then down here, is a little stash pocket where you can take out your armor, but you can also stash things. I like that. Yes, it is the armor pocket, but like I said, you can use it to stash valuables if you're touring. Just another secure pocket to use if you want to. And then I think that's about it. It's got, you know, the typical hook and everything, but here it's got the attachment point for the liner if you buy the liner. Like I say, I don't use a quilted liner because I use the heated gear, and it works perfectly with the heated gear. What's my overall impression? Overall, I give this an 8 out of 10 because for touring, I really do want something waterproof. But if you are looking for a water-resistant jacket, it's a 10 out of 10. It's versatile, it's got great airflow, it's a wonderful 3-season jacket. I would highly recommend this jacket. If you're going to be touring, bring some rain gear, but if you're a fair weather rider, this is perfect, absolutely perfect. So that's it for the ladies' Hythe jacket with the D30 armor. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to mention. This is a women's large. I am 5'8", about 145, 150 pounds. And I'm mostly leg, so, you know, pretty well fit for a large. If you want to have kind of a size comparison, the medium didn't fit on my hips at all, and the large fits my shoulders really well. So that's it for the Hythe women's jacket from Triumph Motorcycles. Thanks again so much, Triumph Roswell in Roswell, Georgia. They have an awesome selection of gear. So if you're looking for riding gear, check out Triumph Roswell if you're in the Atlanta area. And that's it for the review of the Hythe jacket. Again, as always, give me a like, subscribe, hit that little bell once you subscribe, and that'll let you know when new videos drop. And as always, guys, get out there and have an adventure.